What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to SensualiTEA. My name is Lyric. I'm the host of this bitch. And here I am sipping tea with my tea cup. Now, if you new and you just now tuning in and you just now watching, I'm on here on the Plug Network and it is about to go motherfucking down. Now, I was just saying this. Y'all can call in and talk to us if you want to while we on this show. You will remain anonymous. Like we don't know who you are. Now, if we recognize your voice, we might say something. But you know. But today on the show, the tea that we drinking is regular old down south sweet tea. Okay. Ain't nothing too spectacular, but we just drinking the down house swing tea. And today on my show, I got my main men. We talking about men's sexual health because if you don't know, this month is men's sexual health month. So I definitely wanted to bring attention to men's health, right? So we're gonna talk about sex, love, and relationships, but let me get into El Strapo. Okay. El Strapo. So my special guest today is Calente, better known as Stanley Earl, or better known as El Strapo on TikTok. He is an influencer in all realms. He does a little bit of everything. So welcome to the show, Calente.
Thank you for having
You know, are you
me.
ready to talk? Now listen, disclaimer, we gonna talk about it. Are you gonna talk about it?
Yeah, I'm about to say everything, man.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. Be sure y'all interacting with us and be sure y'all share this video, share this live, because we're gonna talk about it. So I feel like let's get right into it. How about that?
For shit show.
Okay. So my first question to you is why do you think it's taboo for men to get tested? We
Well,
hopping right in, honey. STD, STI. Gang, right. Tested.
it's not necessarily taboo. I think through society, telling us we can't cry and we bitches. Niggas only go to the doctor unless they dying. That's just my personal opinion.
I feel
Now,
like
nigga will run to the hospital or the urgent care, ER, something wrong with that dick though. Niggas
you
will get up for that.
I feel like there's very few men. Like, okay, so I'm just speaking on what I've heard because I'm not no man. Okay, I ain't never been no man. I ain't trying to be no man. I might have a little hat on. Shout out to retail guy, but I'm not no man. So for me, I think growing up, I always thought that I never knew any dudes that went to the hospital, went to the doctor, like none. Every dude that I dated before I was a whole full fledged lesbian, we ain't gonna get into all of it. But the niggas that I dated before, like they never went to the doctor. They will be like, I go to the doctor, they be like, you straight?
Yeah, that's the sinister part, man. These niggas in relationships, they know they cheat. They sitting on the edge of they seat at the crib waiting for their old lady OB results to come in.
Why is
If she
that
good,
though?
they good.
But why is that though? Is it just y'all? Is it like the lack of health care, or is it the lack of knowledge, or y'all scared? Like what? Why?
Man, it's a very high percentage of niggas that's 9 to 5. They got insurance with their job.
They just don't go.
No.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, ladies. Okay, if y'all got some questions, be sure y'all posting them on here so I can so this nigga can answer them because y'all. So y'all got insurance, most of y'all, except for the street pharmacists. Y'all might have insurance. I ain't gonna judge. But so y'all got insurance, y'all just don't go.
I mean, I go,
I'm just
but
saying most of them don't. They just don't go.
no, niggas just don't go. Niggas only go get seen like if they really sick or hurt or break something or something wrong with that beat.
Okay, so do you think women get it easier when it comes to stereotypes about sex and wellness?
Do y'all get it easier?
Yeah. Like if you like, I feel like do we get it easier or harder? Like if a woman has an STD, do you think that they get ran in the dirt harder than if a dude got STD?
I think that's about equal.
Lies, cap.
No, it
That's
is.
why I want my cap. Fuck cap.
No, it's equal. If the streets find out you burning, they on your ass. It don't matter what you are. They on your ass. Like,
Which I think is just horrible, especially in the black
hey,
community. Like for us to talk about STDs and STIs like they are just the staple of just being dirty. Like if we was
facts.
100, like everybody rolls the dice. Okay, you never know. You just trying to see. It's like Russian roulette. You know what I'm saying? Like so maybe nothing will happen. Maybe something will happen. So the fact that especially our community, judges people out. What is that smirk, Calente?
I was just thinking about big Jews. Cause
Calente!
it don't matter who
Look,
got
look,
it.
say my man been telling me he will go get a physical for 4 years, but even when he's sick, he still won't go. I mean, is it fear? Is it fear?
I don't know, man. That shit is like programmed. Like if you
This
show
nigga said I was
any,
thinking about Big
if you
G.
show any kind of weakness, you a hoe, man. I think that's part of the problem. That's why these niggas don't be out here telling you about their emotions and telling you about their feelings and shit, man.
Is there a
It's
way
the
that we
same shit.
could?
It's a trickle down effect.
Do you think there's a way that women can be a little more helpful in that aspect?
Hell no, she been trying to get her husband to go for 4 years to get a physical. He won't go.
Listen, tell him, push him. Then when he breaks something, he'll go. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like what could y'all don't talk about it around the round table with y'all niggas? Y'all be like, hey, bro, you go get tested.
Hell no. The only thing that like you'll
Shut
really
up.
be the
It's,
only people who be talking about it is like the OGs, and that's because they had that traumatic experience when they turned 40 with that doctor got to play with their booty hole.
yeah.
But you don't hear niggas talking about it.
At 40. Some of y'all niggas is up on it. You better hurry on up. Okay, so if you were honest, how many women in your lifetime has actually asked you for your STD results before they fuck?
One.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
Y'all to be ashamed. So one person.
One person, and then one bitch did try me though.
Now why you gotta call her a bitch? See what I'm saying?
Cause this what
See?
she did. She thought I was one of them regular niggas out here.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? It was a little like we went on a little date and we did whatever. She gonna
Nah,
holler.
what you mean? Whatever. What you do?
I nailed the bitch to the cross. I gave her exorcism. So she gonna try to tell me because I'm like, cause she got the tweaking and shit. I ain't know she was a little off. Talking about some, oh, your dick dirty. This, that, and the third. You shouldn't be going around fucking bitches you don't know. Blah 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 blah. So, bitch, did you think I was gonna sit around the crib and be scared thinking I got something?
Right.
No, we gonna go tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cause I love tomorrow. And I never talked to that bitch again. All my shit came back negative. You thought I was about to be living my life in fear because you said you had something.
So she had something, and then she tried to be like,
No, she
nigga,
ain't had nothing. She know niggas don't go get tested, so that would have put the fear of God in niggas. You know how many motherfuckers walking around this motherfucker with a death sentence and they know, but they scared to go get tested?
yeah,
They might not even have it, but they dying mentally thinking they have it.
right. Do you feel like women do that often? Like they'll try to, like, if they have it, they automatically blame the man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a lesbian. I'm in lesbian relationships, and I feel like a lot of lesbians are not educated when it comes to STDs and STIs. Like I've had women, I've been in relationships or not relationships. I've dealt with women and they've actually said like, "Oh, I can't get an STD because we're gay." Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. Right, sips tea, the ignorance. Like no. So I feel like people, it's a lack of education too. Like I feel like, and people are scared. I feel like people are scared to know.
Do you think, all right, bro, you know they in that community. Yes, people can say they lesbians all they want to, but if somebody in the pile sneak dicking,
What? That don't no. There are lesbians that do, but you know why people sneak dick? Because motherfuckers will shame them.
yeah, they shame people for being bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of bisexual people under the guise of lesbians so they don't get bashed by the community.
So you think? Well, no, it's true.
Yeah, they need to be more accepted, man. Like,
Look at Felicia facts. Felicia, don't start. Look, Lord, look. I don't know why I asked him on the show because I knew this shit was gonna be. It's gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? But I think because, and that's true for men too. Bisexual men, they get discriminated against too. So it's like, even if there was a stud that liked niggas, I feel like they get talked so dirt bad to, like they have to
they
hide
wouldn't
and
get,
do it.
but this the thing, like it wouldn't be a man bashing a stud for wanting to
No,
fuck.
but then
It'd be the women.
no, because then men try to be funny and they'll be like, "Oh, this bitch is dick dyking or whatever the case," and y'all joke on her. So it's the same thing. It's the same
No,
thing. Yes, it
I don't think
is.
so. Cause like everybody want to hit a stud.
Cause a
They be
nigga
the
be
thickest
like, "Oh,
one.
they studs, but I be fucking the
Let me
shit
tell
out
you
that
something.
bitch."
If you a stud out here, I seen this one porn with thick ass Daphne in it. I will put a hole in your boxer briefs. You ain't gotta. You feel me? We not
Get him
judging
off
you.
the show.
We not judging you. You feel me? Hit me. You feel me? Yeah?
Get him off the show. Get him off the show. Look, get him off the show. Anyways, get him off the show. Now, but I feel like it's just a stigma in general when it comes to just being bisexual, and which is something that I never understood. And I know it's Pride Month. But one thing that I feel like we can do better as a community is accepting each other, because I ain't gonna say I never seen a group, because let's not go there. But I feel like within the LGBTQ plus IA, all of it, um, we have a lot of discrimination within ourselves, where lesbians don't like, bisexual women and bisexual men, transgender. It's just a whole thing. So I feel like everybody should be accepted across the board. But I also feel like people should not be shamed if they dick dyke. Let's just stay on that.
Hell no, I like y'all.
I love y'all too. If you want a safe space to come to, come on over here if you want to. But yeah, we about to get into it. We about to talk about more serious topics. I'm gonna try to be serious, but y'all know Calente ain't got no sense. So if it goes left, it's just gonna go left. I ain't got nothing to do about it. Are you ready? Are you gonna be 100?
All the time.
Calente, don't start your shit, please, today. If y'all want to, if y'all want to call in and ask him any questions, be sure y'all call in, because it's anonymous. You know what I'm saying? Be sure y'all talking back to us and everything. And I'm ready to get into it, but I'm not gonna get into it until we come back from these regularly scheduled programs. What they say before you go to a commercial break? We'll be back after these regularly scheduled. We gotta pay the bills up in here. Y'all missed the whole conversation, y'all. Calente was talking about studs be super wet, and they do. Like, anyways, I've had dry films though, but we gonna get right back into it. Welcome back to Sensuality with me and El Strapo. So my next question is, let's talk about semen retention. I know you talk about it a lot on different shows that you're on. Shout out to Tuesday Talk Nights with Goldie. Shout out to Goldie. But let's talk about semen retention and what is that and why is it so important in the male life?
On some spiritual shit, like that shit is our life force. Do you know it's spinal fluid and sperm? Cause like think about it, like when you're not nutting, like you got a certain type of aggression. Like you damn near walk around this bitch like Vaughn and shit, King Vaughn. You feel me? It's like you got the confidence to walk up to a bitch. They gonna call you thirsty, but you just in that mood. But like you fuck around, beat your meat to get some coochie. You go to Walmart, you don't even see a bitch in there.
Right.
You not paying attention to nothing. Shit, if you a boxer, you can't even get no ass like
That's
within
true.
a
I dated
certain
a
amount of
boxer.
weeks of a fight.
It's true.
Or you gonna get your ass knocked the fuck back. But then also like I don't masturbate. I
Ever?
haven't. The last time I beat my meat was when I sent the jack off video, and before that it was probably 2 years. So if a bitch get a nut video from me, she's Queen Elizabeth, point blank, period. But
bitches love nut videos.
yeah, but
I'm
I just
bitches.
don't I just don't waste my seed. Moral of the story. But then also like by jacking off and shit, like you're actually training yourself to nut.
Yeah.
Versus if you don't nut, like you used to hold that motherfucker in, that shit ain't gonna come out. It take me forever to nut.
Oh, my bad. Look at that
Forever.
legacy. Baby. Hi, Jasmine. So you think that it's a necessity? You feel like that all men should at least try it
Yeah. Stop beating your dick, man.
and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Now, women,
Y'all be tearing y'allself the fuck
I
up.
tears myself up. Okay. Let me tell you something. I probably did it twice on break. Cause I don't look this guy. Seriously, I don't care. I'm beating my meat.
She went to the bathroom during the commercial
Yeah,
break.
I'm beating my meat. And that's just said on that.
Just think about it. Y'all can nut 10 times and be ready to clean up. What you think gonna happen if we nut 10 times in a day? We going to the emergency room. We'll go to the doctor for
y'all
that.
gonna be asleep.
We'll go to the doctor for that.
What?
When that motherfucking shit swell up on your ass, we'll go to the doctor for that.
Y'all dick be swelling up?
After a certain amount, yeah.
Pull little tink tink. Anyways. Do you feel like at a young age men were taught to be hypersexual, or they're taught to like they're pushed to lose their virginity like Lil Boosie he did with his little kid, you know?
It's a lot of pressure. You get picked on for being a virgin in middle school.
Do you really?
Hell yeah, nigga. What you over here lying about getting pussy and shit?
I just don't want my kid to go through that.
Nah, I mean that's just a part of life. Like you will get like, yeah, this nigga don't get no bitches, or even like, thinking
In middle
about,
school though?
yeah,
Middle school like 7th, 8th grade or 6th grade?
6th grade niggas
Sixth
out here
grade?
lying about getting pussy, man. I'm trying to tell you, like it's immense pressure.
Why do you feel like that though? Like why do you feel like that's such a thing in this?
The people that came before us weren't necessarily whole. So when you're not operating at your highest self, the only time you can feel like a man is when you conquering a bitch.
Yeah.
They don't know anything beyond conquering a bitch.
Right.
So in order to do that, in order to feel like a man, they go out here and fuck. But you out here over nutting. That's why all of your uncles got prostate cancer right now. They didn't fuck themselves sick. But
that's some real shit.
yeah, like even,
I hope y'all listening. That's some
like
real
even,
shit.
you know what I'm saying? Even in kindergarten, I come home. Shit, how many numbers you get today? Nigga, I don't even like girls
Really?
yet. Fuck is you talking about? Like,
See, that's the type of conversation that I wanted to
why the fuck am I
have.
getting numbers and she don't know how to properly wipe herself? Why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Nigga, we over here eating alphabet soup and shit. I'm not worried about that.
Felicia said that's why I feel like I lost my virginity in middle school. So do you feel like it made you try to, like more aggressive when it came to
yeah.
That's so
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
so
Like you
wild.
just over thirsty. So between like you getting pressured or you feeling like less of a man from not getting no pussy, you going to porn, you beating your meat. I done jacked off with a condom on before. Like it's just a whole bunch of random shit, man.
So
But we
did
ain't
you
got
have the
time to.
conversation with your parents about sex and how it
Well, my mama told me like, what happens, like how you get somebody pregnant. But up until that conversation, I had my own, what I thought was the way to get somebody pregnant from what motherfuckers told me in the street. That was my age.
Wow, that's
So
wild.
yeah, it's important to have a conversation, but they didn't necessarily have the talk with me. No,
Yeah.
she just told me about how to reproduce.
And don't do it. Did she say don't do it, or did she just be like, "This is what happens when"?
Yeah, it was pretty much that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so most men experience erectile dysfunction or ED at some point in their lifetime. Do you think it's an easy conversation to have when you're experiencing these issues? Why or why not?
You mean like easy for women to bring it to a man, or for a man to talk to his woman about
We
it?
could go both ways because I know somebody that's having an issue with their partner, and he's having erectile dysfunction issues, and he won't admit it. Like, and it's a thing. So, the way in which sometimes we say it can come off really, fucked up. Like, nigga, you can't get it up. You know what I mean?
You
So,
can
like,
whisper it to a man, and he's
whisper,
still gonna have an issue with it.
like,
Hey, babe, your dick hasn't got hard in 9 weeks. Nigga, we first of all, like, we already know what the problem is, but we
Yeah.
just don't like to get called out on our shit. We got a strong ass motherfucking ego.
But at the same time, it's something that definitely needs to be talked about because it's a medical issue. Like, it's not something that you should necessarily be ashamed of. But do you feel like it is a conversation that's hard to have with your partner, or with it would be hard to have with your partner if that was to happen?
With mine, no. But before you go to the doctor and they fill you up with them pills, go out here and try to get some new pussy, see if your dick get hard.
You know
If
what,
your dick don't get
Calente?
hard when you go get some new pussy, you don't have ED. You just needed a new fix. And when you come home after you get that new cat, you're gonna love your woman to death. You feel me? You're gonna be around the crib clean.
Do not take that advice.
But if you not gonna get out here,
Calente, do not take that advice. If you are experiencing erectile dysfunction, do not go out and sleep with somebody else and try to figure it out. No, that is horrible advice.
it's
horrible.
not horrible advice.
Why is it not horrible?
New pussy gets you the hardest. You might not even have to get no head from new pussy. But if you're not gonna get out here and do what I just said, eat some watermelon rind, take you some macaroon, tonkat, quali is a good vitamin.
So you're telling me that
fenugreek.
Is this what men think? Is this how men think?
What you mean?
Like, you know what? If I'm not getting hard, look, Goldie, stop him. I can't. So okay, I was gonna save it for later. I'm saving it for later. No. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm moving on.
I'm just telling them how to get their shit back. Let me tell them how to get their shit back.
Get it back.
All right, get you some, eat watermelon rind. Stop eating meat. Watermelon rinds, cucumbers. Stop eating meat completely. Get you some macaroon, tonkat quali, fenugreek, ashwagandha's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just get you some good herbs and you be all right.
The little ginseng.
Yeah.
Get you up. And then also be sure that if ladies, if you do have somebody that is going through that, when you do have the conversation, make sure that you're using tact when you communicate with your partner. Like, don't just be like, damn nigga, you can't get it up all the time. Like, no, just use some tact and be like, is there some sort of issue? But sometimes there's a lot of problems with that once you have the conversation and you putting a lot of pressure on a motherfucker. And I will say that too about squirting. Okay? Because I get a lot of people who ask me about like squirting. So I could imagine it's the same with ED. I don't know because I don't got no nigga.
What you mean?
So like a lot of women, they want to know how to squirt if they cannot squirt. Mm-hmm. But if your partner is putting so much pressure on you to do it, it's like in your mind when you're having sex, that's all you think about. It's like trying to get it to do it. Then it's like too much pressure and then you can't. You need to just relax.
Guess what?
So, what?
That's their ego. They want them to squirt so bad. That's validation.
You feel me?
It's validation.
Like, but I think that's also that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm bringing it back to trying to relate to from a woman's standpoint. You wouldn't want a man to make you feel like you have to do this, 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 and then when you in it, it's like too much pressure. So when you're trying to do it, you can't perform. So when you have a partner that is going through erectile dysfunction or having issues ejaculating prematurely, then you don't want to just put so much pressure on them because it's not going to allow them to relax and it's going to actually make them.
You don't want to make the coochie limp.
More limp. Yes. Can mindfulness be the issue causing ED? Yeah, that's what I was just speaking on. Yeah. Like it's all of that together. Yes, it can be medical too, but it also can be just simply too much pressure. Yeah, ease up. Because I know, because when you go into the room, you like, damn, I got to get it up. And when you in there, you just don't get it up.
I went through a little phase, man. It was my mind kicking my ass. I had too much shit going on. It just be like that.
Yeah.
And it only lasted for like a week though.
Okay. Yeah. Did she come in?
She's about to. I haven't let her in.
Oh, we got somebody calling in. Oh, come on in.
Hopefully it ain't no troll.
But if it is a troll, we can handle it.
Give a troll answer.
Give a troll answer. Are you coming in or not? What up,
Yeah.
anonymous person?
Hey, y'all.
I know who that
Hey,
is. Yo.
you got 15 seconds. Get it out.
Okay. So can all women squirt?
No.
No.
Simple answer. Simple answer. I'm gonna have to look. We about to go on commercial break. I'll be back
We're
with the
gonna answer
answer
it when we get back.
Yeah. See y'all in a minute. Here. Hello.
Anonymous.
Is it me you're looking for? Hello?
Why do you play?
Okay. I don't know who this is. I don't know if you know me, so stop it. But no, all women cannot squirt. Sometimes it's a medical issue that will not allow you to do so. Now, if you have exhausted all the possibilities, like you've done pelvic floor exercises, you've done Kegel exercises, you've done different methods as far as like using toys and hitting that G spot the right way and arched back and did all of this thing, breathing. Like it's a lot that goes into it. If you have exhausted all of those possibilities, then it might be a medical issue that you might want to talk to a doctor about.
But before you call the doctor,
call me.
No, call no. Call the
me.
stud.
Before you call the doctor, call the stud.
If the stud
Okay,
can't get you
Meaning
together.
Audrey.
Okay, so wait. So if you're healthy, you can squirt?
Yeah. You should be able to. You should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to. You just have to do the right techniques. This is for another show. This is about the men, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer it. But it's constant pressure on the G spot, up at an angle, like constant pressure. So it's like the same motion on the G spot. You know where a G spot is, right? Up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a little
up.
That means
it kind of feels like you got little ridges on it. So when your body is elevated in like in an angled way, and then it's constant pressure on that G spot, what you're gonna feel is like almost like you have to pee, but it's right when you orgasm. So a lot of times women, we hold that in instead of just releasing like we should. So when you have that pressure, you're being stimulated in all those ways. You're about to orgasm, you feel that push and you let go, it'll come out.
Zay, that's the A spot.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so now we're going into oh wow the week.
Okay. Look, a nigga don't care whether it's pee or not.
Shut up. Shut up. We having a moment.
Oh.
Can't believe you're in heaven now. Knowing you was a blessing.
Oh, it's so sad.
Hey, we feel now you're in the cloud. Everything keeps on changing. Oh, the heartache we're facing now. When the sun shines, we know you're looking down. I see you smile.
Look, I want to cry.
We miss your presence.
Fix your face.
Can't believe you're
Why you play it twice? Look.
Knowing you was a blessing.
Oh.
Hey, we feel now you're in the cloud.
Don't make me cry.
Everything keeps on changing. All the heartache we're facing now. When the sun shines, we know you're looking down. I see you smile.
Okay. The oh wow of the week is Jackie O passing away from getting a mommy makeover. I chose this because she's actually getting a lot of backlash, even in passing, that for the reason in which she passed. So I wanted to get your view as a man when it comes to like grief. So we expect men to grieve differently. I feel like when it comes to like them losing someone. Do you feel like that's fair?
To expect us to react the way that y'all react.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about in general. Like we logic based. We're not emotion based. And then a lot of times a nigga might not necessarily want to conduct himself in that way in front of a million people.
Right.
But at home, he going through it. When all that shit, when shit get quiet and you by yourself, yeah. But outside, we putting on this strong ass front. We have the ability to compartmentalize, and people don't understand that.
Right. And
But
then also how much backlash she's getting when it comes to like doing the mommy makeover, which I think is horrific that somebody can even ugh, just go there when it comes to that. But do you feel like women have a huge amount of pressure to be perfect when it comes to their bodies?
people bashing her for getting a mommy makeover.
Well, yeah, basically saying like she didn't love herself because she was getting a mommy makeover and she passed away. Like you should love yourself more. Plastic surgery shouldn't be that
So
deep,
why do y'all
that
hype up
serious.
BBLs then? That's the real question.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. Do you feel like we have so women have so much pressure on having the perfect body from a man's standpoint? Do you feel like that we have that much pressure?
Do I? We don't give a fuck about that. Like we don't care. You know what I'm
Some
saying?
of y'all.
I'm gonna be real with you. If a nigga worried about your stretch marks, bro, he probably don't like your kind.
But my thing is,
If a nigga,
like, this is the thing that bothers
because
me.
why do you have to be extra to turn on a man?
But I feel like I hear niggas say that all the time. Like, we don't care. We don't care about this. We don't care about that. But then in reality, like these women are getting hella fucking likes. They're getting hella fucking followers. They're being what do you call it? Like wifed up all the fucking time.
Mm-mm.
Like, yes,
Mm-mm.
they
How
are.
many of
It's
them is
like
how many of them is really getting cuffed?
I don't know. Okay, let me just take
None
it.
of
Let me
them.
take it back.
How
But I feel
many?
like niggas always say they don't like it, but yet y'all go to the strip club and spend all your money's on them. So
Yeah,
it's
niggas
like,
watch children get slaughtered on anime, but they don't go outside and do it.
God.
Niggas play Grand Theft Auto and don't go outside and shoot motherfuckers.
So you feel
Yeah,
like
we gon' you know what I'm saying? You watch
they
hentai
like
porn.
the bodies.
Don't you watch hentai porn?
Whoa! You don't fucking blast
Nah,
me
I'm
like
just
that.
you watch
You
hentai,
don't
don't
fucking blast me.
you like how
I
big them
do.
titties? Alright
I
then.
do.
But would you fuck a cartoon?
Yes.
Alright, bro.
No, but I feel like niggas always say that, and it just makes me mad because they be like, "We don't like them bitches. We don't be caring about that." But then that's what y'all. It's what y'all.
Okay, so why do every big white woman got a husband?
I don't know. Like, what
I'm
is
just
that supposed to mean? Like,
I'm just
I don't fucking
saying.
know.
I'm just saying.
They said she felt the way about herself after the children she had, so she laid under the knife. Some say DC made comments that could have contributed to her insecurities, but that's not fair to blame someone's death on another person. Like, I feel like it's just not fair. Like, if she wanted to go under the knife, she just wanted to go under the knife. Like, it's her own thing. I don't feel like we know what happened in their household. It's just sickening.
But she's also a public figure as well, so she
Facts.
has an image to uphold, so you can't solely blame him.
And that's the problem. Do you honestly think there are more men out here that love natural women than they love BBL women? Honestly. How come all these celebrities got BBL bitches?
Because they got an image to uphold.
For
Them
who?
having
If
a
y'all
bitch,
don't like them?
they still gonna fuck the bitch at Riley's.
Oh.
Like, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, goddamn, the baby got fine bitches. Then he get a bitch that work at McDonald's pregnant.
There's nothing wrong with working at McDonald's, sir.
But nigga, you're a millionaire. She smell like fries when she get home. What you doing
I
that for?
personally love the smell of fries. We're not gonna judge
Not on
her
clothes.
because she's not on clothes. Look, she got suck good ding ding and she cook good.
I'm just
Maybe,
saying.
but I hate that we're in a society that just glorifies it so much. And there's nothing wrong with it because there's a lot of women that actually, you know, get get BBLs and get surgeries, and they come out, everything's fine, it looks great, you know. So I'm not saying that there's something wrong with it, but I just feel like there's a lot more pressure on women to be perfect, and niggas be walking around looking at goddamn food. They don't be having no hair. Be back here, and you want me to get a BBL? No. What?
I don't know from my circle, none of my niggas have ever told their girl to get their body done.
Really?
No.
I wouldn't know.
No. And
Johnny C, she said agreed.
I'm gonna say something real sinister.
I don't know if I want to hear it. Tell me
because if we sit up here and we spend 10 bands for our girls to get a BBL,
it's way more than 10 bands, first of all.
No, it's not.
It ain't?
10 bands is a good one.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My thing is, if you sit up here and pay for your old lady to get a BBL, it's gonna be a nigga richer than you that she has access to now.
Why though? You see, you just said it. But why though?
Saying. But they're gonna take
because her ass is fat.
Yeah, they're gonna take her because they have an
That's
image
what
to
I'm talking
uphold.
about. But that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it in this society that you have
celebrities are not normal though? They're not normal. Them niggas is weird.
But it's trickling all the way down to like regular degular bitches, and then they're getting these surgeries, and then they're getting sick, and they can't afford to do the upkeep. Like, you know, Angela got all her shit taken out. Once it's in there when you're young and like our, you know, bracket. You know, and I feel like it's just so much pressure. It's so much pressure, and I feel like it's coming from it's coming from the other bitches too. I ain't gonna lie.
It's mostly the women that's gonna talk about you. They're gonna talk about you if your toenail ain't polished all the way right.
Period. So do you think most men's preference is natural women?
No.
No.
No. The enemy is colorism and texturism, home base. Colorism and texturism. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep it real. Like, if you see a dark skinned girl with 4C hair versus a dark skinned girl,
it's the 4C for me. Come on,
with 3C hair, you're gonna take the 3C one. If you have a dark skinned girl with 3C hair and a light skinned girl with 3C hair, they're gonna choose the light skinned one because they look less masculine according to society standards.
Less masculine. That's sickening.
They associate dark skin with masculinity. Think about it. You don't date light skinned men because light skinned men is bitches. It like we look.
no. Except for the studs. The light skinned studs.
It's the
except
same
for mine. Not mine.
It's the same
Everybody,
thing.
all the other ones.
It's the same thing. White people scared of dark skinned women, but black women don't want to date light skinned men because masculinity. Let's keep it a band. It's colorism and texturism. And for the last 30 years, it's been for whoever got a fat ass. Whoever got a fat ass, that's who's gonna get the most play, point blank, period. Don't let you be formed with a fat ass on top of that.
And especially in the industry.
It don't matter.
Especially in the industry.
You
like,
be high yellow with bad skin. You look like a strawberry Rice Krispies tree. But you got a fat ass. You gotta have a boyfriend. But you could be pretty as hell and be dark skinned, and niggas not gonna look at you.
That's sick.
It don't got nothing. It don't have nothing.
Goldie, right? Facts. It's sick. It's sickening. I love this conversation. I wish we could talk more about this. I'm gonna have to have you back. But we'll be right back. Wow. Okay, so now we're gonna get into some fun shit for our last little segment. Okay, so I got a couple fun facts. So I'm gonna ask you a question and you're gonna answer it. I'm gonna see if you know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
So why are balls on the outside of the body?
To be temperature regulated.
Give me some. So balls are on the outside of the body because semen cannot live in body temperature. You got anything to add to that? I think it's cool as fuck.
To procreate, your testicular temperature has to be below 2 degrees.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of times when people have problems with infertility, it's simply because your balls are hot. Like, your fucking balls are hot. So if you have on tight pants, everything's super tight, then you're heating up you're literally killing your sperm by heating up your balls. So wear something loose, let some air hit them things, and then fuck. You feel me?
You see the Middle Eastern men wear the low pants so they
can create.
And you see how many kids they be having?
Lots of them. And also, one ball hangs lower simply because you have to close your legs, and you wouldn't be able to close them if they were together.
Oh, I thought something was wrong with me. I appreciate you.
You know, I'm full of fun facts. I'm full of fun facts. Okay, so let's talk about pre-cum. So, pre-ejaculate provides a basic alkaline pH for semen and the urethra, which is where the pee comes through. The environment of the vaginal vault is chemically unsuitable for sperm, so the pre-cum fluid provides, or pre-ejaculate fluid provides, a neutralizing buffer and helps them survive and remain active. Now, did you know that also, let me just read the rest of it. Also, researchers have said that the pre-cum is also the old cum from your sex partner. It's old cum and it just sits there until it needs to come out. How you feel about that?
That's nasty as fuck.
Okay, but if y'all didn't understand, did y'all understand what I said? I said that a number of researchers believe that this is cross-contamination from semen that may be present in the urethra from a previous sexual encounter, which means the pre-cum that you swallow could be from a previous sexual encounter and it's waiting to come out so that the other sperm could follow. Check your pH.
I don't know if I necessarily want to believe that.
It's gross.
Because you telling me.
You know how many old bitches.
Like, what if I ain't got none in 5 years and I don't beat my meat?
Let's just not go there. I just don't want to go there. It's disgusting. So, fun fact, ladies. Okay. Now, when dudes, when dudes,
like an old Tupperware container, can't get that spaghetti out that bitch.
Okay, so I have a question. So when men send us videos of their penis jumping, how do you do it?
That's actually you doing a pelvic floor exercise, and while that man is doing that nigga booty hole contracting.
What? I am floored. What? I cannot. Okay, next
you
question.
You just seeing the front view. Tell that nigga make a jump with his back facing you.
His booty up. What's booty gonna do?
Nigga. You're squeezing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's fun. So, fellas, if you want to make a jump, squeeze your booty hole.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a Kegel, done.
Okay, so that's exactly what it is. It really is an exercise, you guys. Your dick is a muscle. We can go into how you can make it bigger, and all of those things. But it's a muscle. So exercise that thing and watch how strong it get. Ladies, your tongue is also a muscle. You can do tongue exercises and become really good at eating pussy. Okay. Is it true that ain't no pussy like new pussy?
That's a fact.
You didn't even hesitate.
There's no need. Niggas don't hesitate to take that new cat either.
I am
You put
sick
some
of
new
it.
pussy in front of a 50-year-old man, he gonna have his 17-year-old hard on. Ain't no pussy like new pussy. New pussy could be trash. And you round the crib cleaning and singing. You gonna give your girl princess treatment. No cap.
Stanley. Okay. If if you can tell your adolescent self about any advice on relationships, what would you say?
Don't fuck.
What?
I wouldn't have had sex.
Ever?
No.
You would have saved it?
Yeah.
Well, why?
He might not squeeze it, but that motherfucker moving.
Larry ain't gonna admit it to you.
That motherfucker moving, Larry. Keep it a buck. You ain't necessarily moving you not moving your booty hole, but that motherfucker puckering.
Look how serious.
Keep it a band, Larry. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but nah.
Keep it a band, Larry. Now quit lying.
All of that shit
Don't
is
get
connected.
on here lying, Larry.
All of that shit is connected. No, I wouldn't have had sex at all. First of all, pussy like to taste the blood to a motherfucking wolf. First things first. And you know, like what I didn't know is with getting pussy comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
You gotta do a lot of shit for the pussy. You might have to keep up an image for the pussy. Shit, pussy come with kids. Pussy just come with problems. Pussy come with bills. Pussy come with pussy come with a lot of shit. Pussy come with, handling somebody else's emotions. Pussy come with, you want to leave the pussy alone, she might decide to make your life a living hell. So no, I would have just waited.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
now that you explained it, I get where you're coming from. So how often do you feel like people should get tested? And then I'm gonna tell you.
Me personally, between partners.
That is true. At least once a year if you are with the same partner, or between every other partner. And then you also should get tested if you have, not every other partner, you know what I'm trying to say, every partner between your partners, bro. Right. She left them at pre-cum. Right. After hearing about the pre-cum, we done all had threesomes. All of us. But anyways, so if you have multiple partners, you should be getting tested every 3 months. That means if you just out here fucking around, just get tested every 3 months all the time. And be sure that you're getting tested. When you do get tested, you're asking for a full panel, especially women, because they don't test you for everything. When you go and get tested, they test you for the hot pockets like chlamydia, gonorrhea, those sort of things. So be sure that you are asking specifically for a full panel so that you are getting treated for all of that. So before we go, I have one more question. Are you ready?
I hope so.
Okay. My question is, if you had to stop having sex for the rest of your life or be a billionaire, what would you do?
What's considered sex?
All of it.
Can I have sex?
No sexual touching, no nothing. But you'll be a billionaire.
How many? 1 billion?
Does it matter?
It do.
1 billion.
Yeah.
Billion.
Yeah, I can do it.
You could do it. I would fail and be bankrupt. Okay, before we get out of here, I really want to say that I appreciate you for coming in. I think we should do this again for sure, because I got so much more I want to talk about. But I do want you to let the people know what you got coming up, what you got going on, and all of that good stuff.
Shit. Tune in to Tuesday Talk Night with Goldie tomorrow. I'll be on Nene at night on the 21st.
Period.
Make sure y'all come to motherfucking Tongue Tag
July 23rd.
Yeah, be there.
Or be square.
Cause when I tell you this motherfucker about to go up. Hey,
it's about to go up. Be sure you tell him follow you on El Strapo.
Yeah, you can follow me on my social medias too.
I feel like y'all need to follow him on social media because when I tell y'all y'all can already see he has no sense. He has no chill at all. He also is a part of my team. He's one of my teammates in Beyond the Shade. I love him to death. He's super, super, super dope in Beyond the Shade. I think it's dope. But like he said, be sure you come to all of our events. Be sure that you pull up to Tongue Tied. Be sure that you pull up to everything that we got going on. It's super, super dope. If you could tell these men one thing, just one, that they should take away from this whole conversation that we had, what would it be?
Just one?
I mean, just a couple then. Calente got to be difficult.
Stop beating your meat. Go to the doctor. Take vitamins.
Definitely take vitamins.
Eat fruit, bro. If you're not going to put, you know what I'm saying? If you're not going to put the flesh down, bro, just eat fruit. That's about it.
And be open.
And mind your business. That way your skin can be clear.
What'd you say? Wow. What? Mind your motherfucking business. So your skin can be clear. And I will attest to that because I had bad skin for a very long time. And when I start minding my motherfucking business, baby, it's clearing up. Slowly but surely. It's taking a little while because I'm still meddling sometimes. It's taking a while because I'm still meddling sometimes. But mind your business. Be sure you follow Beyond the Shade. Be sure you follow the Plug Network. Definitely follow Beyond the Shade on all social media platforms. Thank you, Calente, for showing up. Thank you, everybody, for continuously supporting and watching and share this live. I love you. I see y'all next time. Bye.